Somali pirates have built a notorious reputation for their bold, and often reckless, attempts to hijack ships. But sometimes, their targets turn out to be far more dangerous than they anticipated. From accidentally attacking warships to facing off against elite naval forces, these pirates have found themselves in humiliating, jaw-dropping, and sometimes downright deadly situations. Join us as we dive into some of the most unforgettable moments where Somali pirates bit off way more than they could chew. Indian Navy saves fishermen from pirates. A group of Somali pirates thought they had struck gold when they spotted a lone fishing boat drifting in the Arabian Sea. To them, it looked like an easy score. Defenseless fishermen, no weapons, and no backup. Without hesitation, they sped toward the vessel, guns ready, eager to seize whatever they could. But the pirates had no idea they were walking straight into a trap. The helpless fishing boat was actually under surveillance by an Indian Navy warship conducting an anti-piracy operation. As the pirates boarded, terrorizing the crew and looting supplies, the Navy moved in. Within minutes, high-speed boats carrying heavily armed commandos surrounded the fishing vessel. The pirates, realizing they were outmatched, panicked. Some tried hiding among the fishermen, others scrambled to escape. But it was too late. The commandos swiftly took control, arresting the pirates and rescuing the fishermen unharmed. The Indian Navy had once again proven why the Arabian Sea was no place for lawlessness. U.S. Navy obliterates. Pirate boat with a Bushmaster cannon. A small pirate skiff, armed with nothing more than AK-47s and overconfidence, spotted a massive warship in the distance. Instead of fleeing, they made a critical mistake. They decided to attack. What they didn't realize was that the ship was a U.S. Navy destroyer equipped with an M242 Bushmaster, a 25mm automatic chain gun capable of firing 200 rounds per minute. Each armor-piercing round could tear through their flimsy boat like paper. The pirates opened fire, expecting the Navy to back down. Instead, the Bushmaster roared to life, unleashing a devastating barrage. The pirates swerved desperately, but their boat was shredded within seconds. Some jumped into the water, while others were struck by the relentless gunfire. Had they pushed further, the Navy could have deployed even deadlier weapons, missiles, heavy artillery, or even a phalanx CIWS Gatling gun designed to annihilate incoming threats. The surviving pirates, realizing their fatal error, surrendered immediately. Elite soldiers ambush pirates on a hijacked ship. A group of Somali pirates boarded a cargo ship, seizing control and taking the crew hostage. Confident in their dominance, they ransacked the vessel, unaware that the captain had sent a distress signal. Within hours, an international naval task force responded. A military helicopter swooped in, deploying elite special forces trained in counter-piracy operations. The pirates, caught off guard, tried to hide, but the soldiers hunted them down. A search revealed their terrifying arsenal: 5 AK-47s, pistols, heavy ropes, and even RPG launchers. The pirates had planned for a fight, but not against a fully armed military unit. Outgunned and surrounded, they surrendered without a shot fired. Royal Navy helicopter hunts down pirates. A British military helicopter patrolling the Indian Ocean spotted a suspicious speedboat. Classic pirate behavior. The pirates, realizing they'd been seen, tried to flee at full throttle. But this was no ordinary chopper. Equipped with infrared tracking and real-time surveillance, the helicopter locked onto the pirates effortlessly. Warning shots were fired across their bow, sending them into a panic. Soon, Royal Navy commandos closed in with high-speed boats. The pirates, knowing escape was impossible, cut their engines and surrendered. Their boat was seized, and they were hauled away in handcuffs. Russian warship turns pirates into Swiss cheese. A pirate crew, armed with AK-47s and RPGs, targeted what they thought was a cargo ship. As they closed in, they realized their fatal mistake. It was a Russian Navy warship. Before they could react, the ship's AK-630 rotary cannon opened fire. This 6-barrel Gatling gun can fire 5,000 rounds per minute, designed to shred missiles and aircraft. The pirates' boat was vaporized in seconds, engulfed in flames. Some pirates leaped into the water, screaming for mercy. Others weren't so lucky. News of the massacre spread quickly among pirate networks. Attacking a Russian warship was suicide. German security team fends off pirate attack. Pirates attacked a German-flagged ship, expecting an easy hijacking. What they didn't know? The vessel had 12 highly trained private security guards on board. A fierce gunfight erupted. The pirates, shocked by the resistance, fired back, but the security team held their ground. A distress call brought 5 international warships racing to the scene. Realizing they were now facing hundreds of elite soldiers, the pirates surrendered immediately. Their failed raid became yet another humiliation. Pirates versus armed yacht guards. A luxury yacht seemed like easy prey, until pirates realized it had armed ex-military contractors on board. A guard opened fire with precision, striking one pirate as the rest fled in terror. Unlike warships, the yacht couldn't pursue them, but the message was clear. Even private ships could fight back. Pirates attack a French warship, disguised as a cargo vessel. 5 pirates spotted a defenseless cargo ship and moved in. Too late, they realized it was a French Navy warship packed with Marines. Panicking, they tried to escape, but the French gave chase in high-speed boats. After an hour of exhausting pursuit, the pirates waved a white flag, utterly defeated. A warning to pirates, and a salute to the heroes. Somali pirates have long terrorized the high seas, preying on merchant ships, taking hostages, and demanding ransoms. But as these stories show, their reckless ambition often leads to disastrous consequences. Whether it's mistaking a warship for a cargo vessel, underestimating armed security teams, or finding themselves in the crosshairs of elite naval forces, their arrogance is their downfall. These encounters aren't just about firepower, they're about strategy, discipline, and superior training. The militaries and security forces that thwart these pirates don't just rely on guns and missiles. They use cutting-edge surveillance, rapid response tactics, and psychological dominance to ensure pirates never get the upper hand. And while these failures are sometimes darkly comical, they also serve as a serious warning. The days of unchecked piracy are over. International task forces, advanced naval patrols, and armed security on commercial ships have turned the tide. Pirates who once ruled these waters now face humiliating surrenders, sunken boats, and prison cells instead of riches. But beyond the action-packed clashes, there's a bigger lesson here: the bravery of the sailors, soldiers, and security teams who risk their lives to keep shipping lanes safe. Every failed pirate attack means a ship's crew makes it home, a ransom isn't paid, and global trade keeps moving. So, what do you think? Which pirate fail was the most unbelievable? Could modern piracy ever make a comeback, or is it a dying threat? Should navies take even harsher measures against pirates? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the most epic pirate blunders, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because we've got even more insane stories of outlaws, military showdowns, and high-stakes sea battles coming your way. Until next time, fair winds, clear seas, and may pirates everywhere think twice before picking the wrong ship to mess with.